Alright, we're continuing where we left off at 2154. Entei to Hydreigon, a pretty bad matchup. I do have to switch, more than likely. Well, it's not terrible. I do outspeed them, but the problem is I don't do enough to them. Sacred Fire, eh. My Crabominable is Assault Vest. I have a Granbull too. Diancie too. I have to be worried about Flash Cannon. That's my main thing. Chestnut's a good Pokemon. Pikachu's good. If they Flash Cannon, they Flash Cannon. I'm gonna go Granbull though. The U-turn, okay. So I don't know if that implies Scarf or Specs, or if it implies anything, just that it's not Life Orb. So they got good momentum from that. We'll find out what they go to here. U-turn was always a possibility, but the fact that it's not Life Orb makes it more comfortable to me, because now I know I only have to get one predict right. If I predict, Dark Pulse, or if I predict Flash Cannon, I only have to get it right one time, and they're locked in. So that's a good thing for me. Life Orb would have been a lot more threatening, and having Roost would have been a lot more threatening too. They go to Emboar. I can go to Diancie probably. I want to stay in, but I would maybe feint to Flare Blitz. Okay, what's their idea here? I think they must be banded. Because otherwise you wouldn't. So that damage was not banded, but what I'm thinking is that you wouldn't be okay getting paralyzed for, chip damage on Granbull. Wouldn't be worth it to you, but I guess it is worth it for them. I'll go back to Granbull on close combat or switch out. Either way, it's fine. And then the next time, because I have that Intimidate, then I can go for Thunder Wave. It could be Scarf too. There's a lot of ideas here. They go to Hydreigon, okay. I go to Granbull. Flash Cannon does not KO me. So if they want to... I do expect them to have to U-turn. Yep, there we go. That's fine too. And that is Choice Specs. We can play Rough now for the knockout. And we're keeping our Granbull alive, which is good. 48 is great damage. My Granbull, it's done its job. Or, I'm going to feint to close combat either way. I don't have a switch in. So I'm going to give up my Granbull here. They Head Smash. Okay. That's a lot of recoil. They're locked into a move too. I can go to Chestnut, get hazards up while they're locked in. So we're down a Pokemon, but we've crippled one of their key Pokemon, and we've weakened Emboar a lot. And Emboar relies on recoil moves, so it's basically out of commission. They go to Lugia. Okay. I have Pikachu, I have Crabominable, I have Diancie as well. All of them, I could go Crabominable here, because I have the Assault Vest. Yeah, I just Ice Hammer here. I have Assault Vest to help me out. I can... Knockoff doesn't help me, because there's no Stealth Rock anyway, so I'll just Ice Hammer. And AV gives me enough protection. It's not complete protection. It gives me enough to chip it down. Put it in range of, Pikachu late game. And the reason I'm okay with this trade is because Diancie wouldn't have beaten... It would have lost to Terra Ground anyway. Maybe I could have gone Diancie to try and force the Terra Ground. I don't think I needed to do that, though. Okay, so I actually want to go to Pikachu. And now I can knock off. They shouldn't be Terra grounding here, because they would die if they do. I guess they could Terra ground. If they really wanted to, because they know my team too. They know all my team. They go to Hydreigon though. Okay. I don't have Play Rough. I can Volt Switch, I guess. Go to Diancie. They U-turn. Probably back to Emboar. I'm going to go Chestnut if they go to Emboar. It's not looking good, but, there's always a comeback when we have Pokemon like Diancie with draining his Calm Mind. When you have Pikachu who's strong and fast, there's always a comeback lurking. So they go to Excalibur. Is it time? Terra Water, Diamond Storm. Get my defense boost. Okay, that's strong. Okay, yeah, there's my defense boost. Now I can Calm Mind. And this is what Diancie does. It's always looking for a comeback. Because Draining Kiss lets you heal. You boost all sides. So we're going to Calm Mind now. Oh, maybe not. Okay, there we go. We get a Calm Mind. Now I can Draining Kiss too. And Terra Water with these defense boosts look really, really nice to have. Yep, 20. Ooh, do I just keep going? I Diamond Storm now. Well, they have a high crit move in Aeroblast, so that makes it tricky. Let's see what they try to do. They recover. Yep, there we go. You know, at some point, they're going to have to Terra Ground just to be alive. Yep, there we go. Terra Steel. That's good for me. I actually did not know it got Terra Steel. This is very good for me now. Because I can hit them super effectively, they can't hit me. So Diancie's just going to win now. Well, they can always Aeroblast crit while I crit them first. But you were unlikely to beat me because I have a super effective move that can keep hitting you. Excalibur feints to hazards. They committed their Terra, so I'm pretty sure we're going to have the Diancie comeback here. Alright, Diancie comeback, and that's thumbnail worthy. And let's keep going. 2175. We were down 6-4, but when you have Diancie, you can do a lot of different things and have it work out. Alright, Reuniclus into Dialga Origin. We have Focus Blast? We do. So this is literally... It might 1-hit KO. We have Bonnet, which is cool. I don't like Bonnet, to be honest. I think locking into Band when you have Sucker Punch, it's not ideal. Salamence is good. Dragalge is interesting. Floatzel, interesting. Arceus is really good. But for now, we'll just drop a Focus Blast in. Okay? Oh, okay. Well, we're okay with that. We know this is, you know, a thing Reuniclus can do. Or Thunder Wave can do. Well, not Thunder Wave, but the idea of you have to hit Thunder Wave and you have to get everything right. Yeah, not going to happen. Mimikyu is kind of tough. Okay. Ooh, we don't have a great switch into Mimikyu, do we? Yeah, we'll break the disguise. Okay. And, you know, now my brilliant plan has to... We'll go to Brute Bonnet. We'll go to Brute Bonnet here. Okay. Okay, we take that. We're baiting in Play Rough. Sucker Punch does not KO. I'm just going to go for it. That's fine. Okay, overall, it's alright value. It was not incredible value. It's alright, though. 190... Do I have Roost? I don't. No, I'll keep Salamence for later. I don't need to go to it now. Okay, I'm gonna bulk up on Shadow Sneak. I'm gonna make an aggressive play. There we go. Okay. Dialga still beats me 1v1 though. So this is not... This was a flashy play, but it didn't do anything for me. Yeah, I'll Ice Spinner. Okay. I'm going to Calm Mind here, actually. I think Calm Minding with the paralyzed Pokemon like Reuniclus is very... Like, on paper, 75% is not that bad to hit a move, but it compounds over time. Like, what do you hit? Like, what's the odds you get paralyzed 1 in 3 times, 1 in 4 times? It's going to be a lot, and you're going to be staying in a lot, too. So I'm pretty sure Venusaur has Substitute, so I'd also be in trouble. Or they could have just predicted Focus Blast. Oh, it's Knockoff. Okay, I should knock this out. Alright, we take that. That's good. So, I know my Reuniclus is good, but because of Para, over time, there are a lot of odds that it's not going to actually win the game. And that's okay. You have to be aware of T-Wave. But realistically, it's not going to win the game. But if it wasn't paralyzed, it could. But because it is paralyzed, it's unlikely. They go to Quagsire. I can literally beat this 1v1. I hope. Oh, okay. So this is likely to KO. It's, yeah, 55% to KO. We're going to risk it. Yeah, unlucky. Dragalge? Yeah, I think we have to go to Dragalge. We'll drop Dracos in. They did not care at all. Okay. Well, the good thing is unaware of the Draco Meteor special attack drop. We can drop another one. They go to Toxapex, okay. Okay. Does my Arceus fighting win the game if I Terra Steel? It's Rocky Helmet. Okay. The Quagsire is at 24. How much does my Arceus Body Press do? 27. Alright. We'll go to Arceus here. Okay. They liquidate. I could Terra Steel. No, not yet. Not yet. Go back to Dragalge. We threaten a 1-8 KO with Draco Meteor. I'm going to drop it. They don't look like they have a switch in. Okay, we'll pick up Quagsire. Now, I like my Salamence. I think my Salamence is kind of nice. They go to Smeargle. I have Dragon Tail. Oh, if they want a Shell Smash, I have Dragon Tail. They have Spore, though. Okay. Well. Do I go to Arceus Fighting? I do. Yep, they Shell Smash. An Iron Defense. No, what am I doing? Well, they could be Terra Ghost, is why I'm a little scared. Yep, okay. Okay, Iron Defense. Shadow Ball is likely to KO, and we don't get KO'd by them. Here we go. Okay, we're likely to KO. There we go. Look at that. Now, I'm pretty sure we can win with Salamence. I'm pretty sure the Quagsire doesn't do anything to us. This might take a while to manifest, but I think we're winning. Haze, okay. And we know it's Rocky Helmet, too. Okay. I wonder if it's T-Spike or Toxic. We don't know yet. We don't know yet which one it is. Their liquidation only has 12 as well. Yeah, they only have 12 liquidations, so we're always fine in that regard. Yeah, this might take a while to manifest, but I'm pretty sure we're winning. Yep, okay, we got the forfeit. Let's keep going. On a good run so far, 21-91 now. Yeah, that was always winning in the end because of PP considerations there. Alright, Latios into Ursaluna. They are not immediately threatening without their burn. So I live attacks very comfortably. Do I Calm Mind? I'm going to drop a Draco. I don't need to Calm Mind. I'm just going to get raw damage off. I don't think they should stay in, but they could. It's not a terrible play to stay in. So I'm just going to drop a relatively calm Draco. Just get good damage. Yeah, 62 is great. Yeah, Crunch. Not a threat at all. My Draco does 28 to 34, I believe, yeah. I could get aggressive and go to Sableye on Facade. But that's kind of a bad play. Whatever. We'll risk it. Okay, it worked out. Got him on the switch here. We knock off to remove an item. We don't need to do it as such. Well, yeah, it's fine. We'll just knock off. So they can't do it again later. We threaten Encore. I'm going to Willow on a switch. They have Prankster Bombardier. Or immune to Prankster Bombardier. Okay. I'm going to knock off. They're going to knock off. Okay, we got rid of Heavy Duty Boots. Not incredibly meaningful. We're going to stall out Aurora Veil. They have Stealth Rock, okay. That's bad for my team. I'm a little weak to Bombardier. My Garg is fine. Okay. They go to Ursaluna. I'm gonna protect, stall out a turn, and now we have a decision to make. They can headlong rush, or they can facade or crunch. So do we go Lottie? Do we stay in with Garg? We don't really have a mid ground. Every Pokemon is either gonna die or not die. I think I'm gonna go to Sableye because it's not useful in a Bombardier matchup, but still losing Prankster Encore is pretty bad. If they make the predict, they make the predict. I'm going Sableye though. Okay. Alright, that worked out. Knockoff is fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's about as good as I was gonna get. Alright, we've brought it down to 1 HP. And what's the best way to handle it now? The Bombardier is a monster. Holy, okay. 125, 102. I'm gonna go to Lottie. They could go Bombardier knowing I won't Draco to lose my special attack. Okay, good. Now, they could have Sucker Punch, but I believe it maybe doesn't have it. Ice Shard will KO me. I'm just gonna go Overquill. They're either Veiling or Sharding there. Yep. Now we have a Gunk. I'm gonna throw one off. We don't know if they have a Steel type. Realistically, they could. I'm just gonna Gunk. We're banded. We have damage. The Stealth Rock is gonna be a long-term problem. It hits a lot of our team. And we really had no way to stop it from going up. Okay, we get rid of Abomasnow. That's big. No Veil. And, you know, just getting rid of a Pokemon is good. A Pokemon that could have outsped Latios with Ice Shard. So we don't have to deal with that either. Now it's looking... I wouldn't call it good. I don't call it a good matchup yet, but we're looking fine, I guess you can call it. They go to Houndstone. Okay. Well, I can go to Garg because I have that ability that makes me not scared of ghost type moves. It's like half damage or something, right? Yeah. Okay. Drop Assault Cure in. They go to Heracross, alright. I am in trouble. They're Flame Orb. Protect for the one time. I have Intimidate to hedge, which is alright. So I can Intimidate and come back later. But I'm weak to Heracross too. Yeah, this is... Ooh, I live. That's fun. I did not know I lived. And that means I have another attack coming in. We'll go for Crunch this time. Got the predict right. Let's go. 44. I'm going to keep a Sacrifice around. I think I'll need it for Heracross. And I think they could have... No, Shadow Sneak does not KO me, so I'm going to Crunch. Yeah, Shadow Sneak does not KO. They're probably going Bombardier. I can't punish that in any way. Yeah, I have to switch. Yeah. Knockoff, Stealth Rock, so they don't have Sucker Punch. They don't have Sucker Punch. That means Draco does not KO. Draco does 65 to 77. That's alright. We'll go to Garganacl here. It's looking very tricky, but... Oh, they're going to give up Bombardier? Okay. I guess not give it up, but... They're going to... Okay. And look at the chip damage there. It's going to rack up. This is the most annoying Pokemon in OU. Well, maybe not. It's not as good. Prime Garganacl was the most annoying Pokemon in OU. Yeah, now I just have to stay in. Okay. I don't know why they went Squawkabilly. Guess we'll throw off another one. Garganacl is going to pull off the 1v4 potentially. Yeah, potentially we're going to get a 1v4. Yeah, they go to Heracross. I'm fine with that. Well, I'm not fine with that. But I think Garganacl is capable of the 1v4. Do I Terra Dragon? I mean, the Trailblaze is coming in. I'm going to have a difficult time with Trailblaze Heracross. Okay. If I Terra Dragon, I'm much weaker to Squawkabilly. I'm incredibly weak to Squawk ability, in fact. If I can I win with Tropius if I Dragon Dance my Tropius? Can I win? Close combat, Facade. I might have to Terra Dragon and then back myself to win later. No, but I won't. I can't. I will be losing the Squawk ability. You know what? I'm gonna go to Ludicolo, and I'm okay with them using Trailblaze on the Switch. They didn't, thank God. And I live too. Ludicolo. Okay. Well, no, that's actually bad, because now they can Trailblaze. Okay. I'll go Tropius on the Trailblaze. Okay. I go back to Ludicolo, and that's gonna let Tropius come back in with the Citrus Berry. Do I even need to do all that? Maybe I just stay in to do a Wing Beat. I'm not going to faint to any one attack. They could Terra Normal Facade. Ooh, Terra Normal Facade would be bad. I'm going to go Ludicolo on that. Yeah, Terra Normal Facade would do a lot of damage to me. I have to preserve my Garganacl. Garganacl is how I win the game. Garganacl Lottie is how I win the game. Alright, Moment of Truth. Are they going for the Terra Normal? Terra Normal would be likely to KO me, but not guaranteed. Alright, let's see what you're made of, Tropius here. I think they're very strongly thinking about it. I don't know if they're going to commit to it, but they're thinking about it. Okay. Yep, okay. Now, if I go to Tropius, things are different. If I go to Tropius now, 50 to 75, I am likely to live, but I'm not guaranteed. No, what am I thinking? 71, I go down to 46, I hit the Citrus Berry. How much is Citrus anyway? 25, right? No, 33. No, 25. I go back to 71. Ooh, so this is not good. If I go to Garganacl, I protect. Okay. I'm going to Tropius. If they predict me, they predict me. But I'm trying to call close combat. Okay, we got that. Okay. Citrus Berry, activate. Now the Facade will knock me out. Do I go and greed a Garganacl? I can greed Garganacl, but I don't need to. Okay, I go to Garganacl here. Should I greed and Salt Cure, predicting a switch to Houndstone? I don't think I need to. I don't need to get too extravagant here. I'm already fine. And my Lottie in the back too. I have to be careful, but I think I'm fine. Because as long as I have Protect, I'm fine. Double Protect is where I get into a little bit of trouble, but I'm fine with Protect. Yep, they go to Squawkabilly. I'm okay with that. I'll get a Recover off. The Brave Bird's annoying, but we can recover out of it. But we only have 3. That's what we have to be scared of. We only have 3 Recover. And they could have Parting Shot too. My Latios is Terra Steel, which is good for quick attack, but that's about it. I could later in the game Terra Steel against Bombardier and recover my way out of Bombardier. They go to Bombardier. We're going to pick that up. Okay. Now, they can't go to Heracross because all I do is Protect. So nothing really is working for them. Yeah, it's fine. I always Protect. There's no way for them to predict me. Yeah, there's no way for them to out-predict me here. Yeah, hit him with the Salt Cure. Recover. We have 3. Yep, Heracross is gonna die. Yep, there we go. And that is not Rest Houndstone. It is Assault Vest because we didn't reveal leftovers. Alright, we hit 2209. I'm gonna end it there. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.